Squeaky's Nutty Rush. In a tall oak tree lived a little squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky was the fastest squirrel in the whole forest. He zipped and zoomed and never, ever slowed down. "Today is the great nut hunt," he chirped. "I'll collect more nuts than anyone." He saw his neighbor, Mr. Hazelnut, looking carefully at a single acorn. "So slow," Squeaky giggled to himself. "I can gather 100 nuts by the time he picks one." And with a flick of his bushy tail, Squeaky was off. He raced through the woods, grabbing every nut he saw. He didn't stop to check them. He just tossed them into his big burlap sack. Plink, plunk, plunk. His bag got fuller and fuller. It grew heavy and bumped along the ground as he ran. Squeaky was so busy looking for more nuts, he didn't see the little hole that had torn in the bottom of his sack. With every bounce and every leap, a nut popped out. Pop, a little acorn. Pop, a tasty walnut. Squeaky left a trail of his precious nuts all over the forest floor, but he was in too much of a hurry to notice. A little while later, Mr. Hazelnut came along the same path. He walked slowly and carefully. My, he said, spotting a perfectly good walnut on the ground. "What's this?" He picked it up and put it in his sturdy basket. He saw another nut and another. Mr. Hazelnut followed the trail, and soon his basket was filled with wonderful nuts of all shapes and sizes. Squeaky finally raced back to his home in the oak tree. "I did it! I'm the best," he panted, ready to show off his huge pile of nuts. He lifted his big sack, turned it upside down, and nothing came out. Not a single nut. Just then, Mr. Hazelnut arrived. His basket was overflowing. "Looking for these?" he asked kindly, holding up a shiny acorn. "You were in such a rush, you didn't notice your bag had a hole. I found these along the path." Squeaky's ears drooped. He had been so fast, but he had nothing to show for it. Mr. Hazelnut shared his nuts, and Squeaky learned an important lesson that day. Sometimes it's better to slow down and do things right, because haste makes waste.